man want to be police commissioner. Man, somebody in the group attack to Bunting.
Hello, Jamaica Politics Uncovered. Welcome to another episode. The truth has finally come to light. So, you guys look at this flyer, and I'm sure that you will remember the very first demonstration, protest, and counter protest that took place in New York and in Washington, D.C. by a group of people. And remember, over here on this channel at the outset, I said that this protest was not just a group of people who decided to put it together. It also had to do with Bunting and Golding. That was my suspicion, which is now confirmed. You heard what the gentleman said in the video, that people want police commissioner position and Bunting is talking to them. Now, if you guys recall, the faces that were out there on the front line of this little small protest here is this man right here and the one beside him in the black on the ground there, and also a gentleman that I have come to know named Mr. Francis. They have been in the media about this protest, so that is how we know who the leaders are. So after all of that, the protests and the donation and the fundraising that they had been doing, all of that now come to a halt because of the open disgrace between them. They're in conflict. I don't know what happened, but out here on social media, they're talking about it and dissing up each other about money and food and t-shirts selling and one heap of something. So the only part I'm really interested in hearing is that Bunting in a it. I mean, no Golding in a it. What happened, guys, is these people who have their issues, and I will talk a little bit about my view on the issues that they are raising. But let me just say this. Bunting and Golding have become so desperate that they were behind closed doors talking to these people and actually using them to create discontent in the diaspora among Jamaicans. If you watch the clips, you would have seen some people protesting on one side of the street, other people protesting on the counter protesting on the other side of the street, throwing words at each other, accusing each other of being a trait, one heap of something, you understand? Me never see that yet in the 23 years me in America, where Jamaican and Jamaican in each other face about politics, and it's terrible, So I knew from the outset that the desperate men, Bunting and Golding, were heavy and thick in the midst of this. And that is so wrong. I have told you guys before that my view is that whenever there is domestic issue in a country or issues, those domestic issues should be handled in that country. You gain nothing by demonstrating in a foreign country against your own country. I mean, it's not like we have a civil war or any attack on citizens and, all these kind of things. No, what we have are issues that all countries have. Crime, healthcare, this and that. We're a developing country. Nobody is denying that we have issues. But it's when these people, I don't know if they're too coward or scared to go and protest in Jamaica to seek dialogue with the government, with the organizations, and try to come to a solution or come to some agreement than to be standing on foreign soil at our consulate and bawling out, Jamaica corrupt, Jamaica full of crime, all these things. What does that do? That put tourists or potential tourists in a position to reconsider travel. That takes money away from the country. Who does that help? Who does that hurt? So in my view, if I were feeling like these people, ambitious to go to these lengths to raise awareness, I would rather do it in Jamaica, I have protested in Jamaica before while living in the US. I'm on vacation in Jamaica. I see a cause that needs a voice. I jump in there and protest unafraid, right? So these guys don't have to be doing this, but they were also being used, which is the primary issue of what I am saying here, used by Bunting and Golding and being promised, as the man say, police commissioner, if somebody want police commissioner position and them talking to Bunting. So I would be surprised if Bunting was also funding them as well and Golding, because they need the help because they don't have no traction, The opposition have no traction, and the worst thing we ever say, no viability. And the reason why I don't jump on this bandwagon and support these people is initially, I am a very observant person. And yes, when I see them jump out there about protests against government and protests against this and that, I'm saying to myself, this is the worst opposition we've all witnessed in our lifetime. If they're protesting against the government, if they are true and genuine about the causes and the country and the country's future, then they ought to be also telling the opposition that you are unviable. Just like I do here. If I see an issue with the government, I'm critical of it. The opposition were, so they know. You understand? But these guys, they're so one-sided that all them depend is government, government, government. So that's why initially I did not support them or even give any credence to them, because you can still say they are being pushed or they are being aided and abetted by members of the opposition, which we now know and is confirmed to be Bunting. Now the tear where they got tear where now. Everything leak out now. Everything is being said and, all of them something there. They tab in a back and they crab in a barrel. It's all played out on social media. And them attack and cuss one another. You understand? And honest to God, me not really want bring down them people, because hear what? You may have a few of them who are genuine about their cause. And when I say that, I'm talking about maybe the donors, maybe some people who have no clue that this is partly a setup by members of the PNP. People when I know, say backdoor talk are going with Bunting as what the man say. And but they're supposed to be protesting again sometime, I think August 30th, as it said on the flyer. And I'm gonna be looking like everybody else to see if the same set of people them who are donate, we hear all of them are disgrace they are come out, and how they were being aided and abetted and talking to Bunting and seeking position. I am wanting to know if the people are gonna come out now and come support them or come stand up with them, because already it wasn't even a lot of them to begin with. You understand? So now with this disgraceful turn of events, I cannot believe this. A group of men could have turned on each other in this most disgraceful manner, gossiping about one another behind each other's back, carrying news on one another, deceiving each other. Who does that? I am just here to say that my gut instinct was right. Peter Bunting and Mark Golding tick in it, trying to disgrace Jamaica and get these people to disgrace Jamaica overseas, instead of inviting them to Jamaica, saying, come, let us have a dialogue, seek dialogue with the government and stuff like that, and be open about it, because it's about the country. Come on home. Come to Jamaica and let us talk about it. Instead, Peter Bunting is sitting in Jamaica, promising the people them police commissioner position, because him want to be the next security minister again after him fail already, because he did nothing. And I'm gonna come here and talk about his record as security minister. Yes. And he's sitting on Jamaica soil encouraging people in the diaspora to undermine the country and sabotage the country. This man is a traitor, no doubt about it. Right? So we hear for ourselves. We hear the proof there now. Man want police commissioner work and them attack to Bunting. You see it? Guys, keep it locked here. Jamaica Politics Uncovered, always on top of it. This is where you come to get the latest news, reviews, and updates. Everything politics in Jamaica. Catch you in the next video.
Me get used, people get used, the people come and the thing get used. It seems or some man benefit. Say somebody in the group attack to bunting. All on the people, all on. Them right on that too. Me not understand why I want, but we have to speak the truth out here.